Alright, day 13 of this. And I want to remind everyone that Demon Souls was like 4 days. So Dark Souls 1 has been taking a long ass time. After Demon Souls, I, in all my foolishness, thought, you know, maybe this isn't gonna last that long, right? Like, maybe every Souls game is that short. But, no. They're really not. Oh yeah, I need to kill Gwendolyn, and I don't remember how. Oh, I have to go to the bottom of the stairs, and I think I have the ring. Yes, I do. I looked this all up because I saw the achievement in Steam and was like, oh yeah, those are bosses that exist. Same with Priscilla. I was like, well, you know, I've never fought them before, and I might as well get the achievement, so fuck it. Whoa, where'd that 5 humanity come from? God damn. It's gonna be quite the loss to lose to Gwendolyn. Oh, I think it was from me healing, actually, in the DLC. Yeah, that would make sense. Oh, wait. I think I need to... because that leads... yeah. So I need to activate this. The stairs. Now, is this a cutscene I can skip, is what I'm wondering. Oh, it only does the cutscene the first time. I understand. So now I have to go to the bottom of this. I got the perfect angle on the stairs with the camera movement. Oh, there's a bonfire down here? Oh, I guess, yeah, because I have the ring on, the, like, statue would never disappeared. Oh, no, it was that statue. So, I had never been down here before, apparently. Also, what does that one do? I assume the ring I just got is something... yeah, it's just a faith ring. Oh, I was using... that doesn't make me roll any faster, but maybe it makes me run faster. At any rate, maybe more physical protection would be better. And, we can kindle this too. Because there's no reason not to, seeing as I have liquid humanity right now and nowhere to spend it.
Halt! This is the tomb of the great Lord Gwyn. Tarnished it shall not be by the...
Yeah, that's the Elden Ring word.
Yo.
Yo.
Cast aside thine ire. Hear the voice of mine self. Gwendolyn, and kneel before me.
I will do that, and
O
then I will
disciple
kill you.
of the dark sun, thou hast journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn
Time to
and
kill the
Sister
twink
Gwendolyn,
femboy.
a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I shall protect thee. safeguarding thy person with the power of the dark moon.
Yeah, give me the covenant. Give me the achievement for the covenant. That's all I need.
Very well. Hunteth the enemies.
I ain't got none of those. And now I'm going to kill you.
What foolishness! Why would a blade of the dark moon trespasseth upon the great lord's tomb?
'Cause I felt like it.
Mark the words of mine self, Gwendolyn. Thou shalt not go unpunished.
Oh, that looks really cool. If I just... Maybe I do the thing where I reach the end of the hallway just because it's fun. Oh shit, that goes through. And also, they don't stop with the fucking... the shit. I am definitely excited to get another Firekeeper soul. That's the sign that I need to go. Whoa, that wasn't supposed to be a jump, you fucking idiot. I'm guessing the goal is to just get something ranged and kill them that way, but I don't. That just seems fucking so tedious. Because I don't have any upgraded ranged weapons. And I can't upgrade anything past +5. Then again, maybe I just need to be faster. Come on, that was a good dodge. Give me that one. Well, we're back. Turns out I need to not be shit. Probably could have hit him. There. No, thanks. Oh. Nice dodge, idiot. So the thing about this fight is that if you just, like, the attacks are easy to learn and easy to dodge. And you know what? I'm not chasing him to the end of the hallway. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Alright, so next cycle. I was thinking of chasing them to the end of the hallway just for fun, because it's kind of cool. It's a cool thing to do, but that's gonna take so long. Missed him. I don't know what I did last time where they stuck around. Maybe they were in the middle of an attack or something. Yeah, that wasn't even close. I think you gotta get there in the middle of an attack. I might just end up chasing them to the end of the hallway anyway. Cool ass music. Well, accidental... So the thing in Demon Souls was accidental, kicking. And now the thing is that in this is accidental jumping, and I'm glad they fixed it. I'm so surprised they didn't fix it in Bloodborne. Especially since it came out after Dark Souls 2. Oh wait, it might have just been Scholar of the First Sin that had the left stick jumping, though. I don't know. But, yeah, what a shit fucking way to do jumping in this game. I have to just be more patient and smarter about looking at his attacks. Keep switching between he and they, and in all practicality it does not matter, but it's like, I don't know. It's a character of ambiguous gender in one of these games, and that's interesting. Alright, okay, cool. Got him. No! One more. I was so sure that would be it. Whoa, hello. Really, is this just the thing now? Yeah, that's just spam the same ass attack that goes through everything. Oh, it does more damage now, maybe, too. Well, the difficulty ramps up in some sort of way. These last, like, 3 or so streams have been me avoiding going to the dude's archives because it sucks. Well, no more heals. So I just gotta be God Gamer now. Another cycle. Ooh, that was... Shouldn't have gotten nicked by that. Yeah, give me a humanity real quick. Since I have basically infinite humanities now and can go back and grind more incredibly easily, I might as well be using them. Alright, now get over here. Ah.
Oh, heretic, swathed in dark.
It was worth the humanity.
Curse upon thee.
So now, if I had online on, I would have a permanent sin that cannot be absolved. And that would mean that people of a certain covenant, I don't remember which one, would be able to invade me at any time. But luckily, well, I guess somewhat luckily. Not overall lucky, because it's like, come on, it's sad I don't get messages, but it makes my life a lot easier when all the From servers are off. Also, Honorary of Astora. I never knew. I never knew that was a DS1 place that you go to in DS3. Although it would make sense, it's in Anne Orlando. Now I need to go back to DS3 and find out how similar the layout of Anne Orlando is. Because I never really paid attention before. Oh, empty chest. Okay, bitch. So this is the tomb of Gwyn. Come on, Gwen. Come on. So what do you fight at the end of the game? I assume he just got up and walked out, but it's not like he broke out of it. Also, I swear to God that's a message on top of the throne. Or, what is it, actually? I don't know. Oh wait, this is actually just a fine way to see it. Oh, it's flowers. That's quite nice. Sorry if you hear me clearing my throat. It's just fucking full of phlegm. In Dark Souls 3, this area, this hallway, would be twice as short and twice as interesting. And, well, I'm pretty sure that exact hallway was in Dark Souls 3. Cracked open another cold one. Oh wait, I can just warp because I have nothing more to do here. Yeah, that would be advisable. Where do we go next? We might have to warp back to Anor Londo and then run to that bonfire, which would fucking suck. I could do New Londo. Sure, let's do New Londo. And then Four Kings, and then we can rush into Duke's Archives and be overleveled, and it'll be great. I'm already at end game level, like, right now. Like, I have enough levels to go in and stomp Gwyn right now. But I don't think I have enough Lord Souls to do so. Wait, where do I need to fucking actually think about which bonfire I need to go to. Oh, Firelink, there we are. Oh wait, no, I have to go back to Anor Londo because I need to kill that Firekeeper. Because I want that soul. Well. Why is Anor Londo at the top of the list, but then you go up one more and it's Firelink? That's so weird.
So it was you, was it? How dare you produce a blade?
Yeah.
But how?
Wow. Quite the
This
fight.
man is a threat, Master.
Firekeeper's absent, cannot light bonfire. Oh man, I gotta go all the way to another bonfire. Fuck. Wait, but the elevator is down, so I would need to go all the way through the cathedral again if I wanted to go down. Or the other way to Anor Londo. That kind of fucking sucks. Well, we braved the pig again. That pig that killed me more than any boss has. And we see how much damage we can do against this guy having like 10 or 20 more levels and more upgraded equipment. I think we were fighting him before I finished strength. Yeah, we were. That was a light attack. My dog is woofing. What's up, bud?
Nip, come here.
He was woofing at my door. I think there was a cat that might have been meowing at the other side of the door. Oh, those pigs were one-time kills, and I just never found that out. I'll take it. I was so convinced that they would come back and that I would be fucked again. Or that I would get revenge, which would be preferable. Oh. Gonna kindle this one a little more. Just for later. Cause I do remember hating Duke's Archives. Now we can properly go back to Firelink. So how do we get back to Duke's after that? Is that gonna suck? It might suck. I guess... Oh, we could have warped to Chamber of the Princess. But no. We can warp to Chamber of the Princess next. And just take the long way back to Duke's Archives. Oh, that's gonna be so much better. Now to run through New Londo again. Having opposite amounts of fun. Negative amounts of fun, rather. Staggering isn't gonna matter with the motherfuckers, so what we do is we put on the big defense set. Sad that person hasn't shown up to the stream. Maybe they've completely forgotten. That shouldn't be sad. They were fun. I suspect that Challenge Central is long gone at this point, knowing my true designs. No thanks, I'm really quite good. No, I don't need that. If there was... I don't like the Dark Souls 2 mechanic by which some enemies don't respawn. But if there were any area where I would like to have that, it's this one. I would like all of these ghouls to never fucking bother me again. That would be my utmost desire for this world. I think I'm supposed to talk to a guy and he gives me the key, but I don't know where he is. So I wanted to look here just in case. It's like that's a big area. What the fuck? How am I getting staggered by these motherfuckers? They're nothing. If you have any armor besides Havel's armor, also that was really, I didn't expect to jump there, but any armor that's not Havel's armor is just worthless. Like, poise is worthless unless you're Havel. Look at these fucking dickheads. They just aggro you across the fucking level. I don't know who to talk to or where to go to get the fucking shit. Hey, that's cool. You can see Valley of the Drakes. You can even see an enemy in Valley of the Drakes. Oh, a multiple, actually. Wait, what's that ladder? What's that? Is that a ladder? What's that doing? Where doth it go? I think it's just... It looks like a ladder. What? Never seen that before. Might be something to investigate down the line. Now to go back and aggro every dickhead again. Because I don't know... Actually, you know what? Before I aggro every dickhead, I'm just gonna look it up. Because fucking... I am not doing this shit. New Londo is punishment enough just for existing. New Londo. PS1. Mm-hmm. Wait, there's a Firekeeper soul in this area, and it's on like a dumbass bullshit bridge. Maybe. Wait, where am... What? Oh, this is... It's really early, actually. I might have got it already, but... Where the fuck... It might be the guy on the roof. Fuck. I'm gonna look up New Londo key. Alright, I think it's the guy on the roof. We're gonna try that, and then we run and grab that Firekeeper soul we may have missed. Or maybe not. I really love that the ghosts aren't bound by fucking anything. So they don't... They can see you from across the level and fuck you from across the level. Especially if you're on a ladder. And you have no way to... Fucking... You just have no way. There's nothing you can do. You're fucked.
I know it. You seek this.
Okay, cool.
Kings now use this key to break the... Oh, the dark wraiths reside, but the abyss is no... Although, long up if you could...
I did that already. No need. I really hate the ghosts in this area. I really hate enemies being tied to a consumable, and that's the only way to kill them. I really hate that they have collision. And you can't just run through them. But they sure can go through everything. So back around we go to get fucked by 20 more ghosts. Yeah, thanks. Just take a nice little, like, fucking pot shot. Awesome. Can't even get through because they have collision. Can't get through here because they have collision. So, I have no choice but to stand here and get fucked. Awesome. Love New Londo. Oh, I didn't even get the art. The fucking... I forget you have to rest at the fucking bonfire. Once you warp to it, because warping to it just isn't enough. Meanwhile, the Firelink bonfire is only kindled for 10. I feel like my Midwesterner accent shows most when I say fire. Because if I'm not careful, it will just come out as fire. I'm getting kind of fatigued by Dark Souls 1, in all honesty. I was enjoying it at a point, but now it's too fucking long. Well, it's too fucking long if you want to do everything, and I do want to do everything. Because despite myself, I'm still enjoying the game. Just, as time passes, I begin to enjoy it less. Oh, here's the thin invisible... Oh, fucking Christ. Where is the transient curse? Oh, fuck you. Alright, yeah, cool. Havel, everything besides Havel's armor is worthless for poise. Everything. If you're not wearing Havel's armor, you're fucked. You're gonna get knocked by everything. Why care about defense when defense means nothing when you just get knocked around and stun locked? It's crazy to me how there's like one ass way to play this game, and it is just Havel. It's Havel's set, it's the strongest weapon, it's the wolf ring. And I really wouldn't mind if anything else was viable. Even though I played my first playthrough with a technically not viable build. But the thing about that is that I hated it. Come here, you fucking asshole. Fucking morons. I like that they said just put 1 million of them. That's good design. That's a lot of the issue with this game, particularly in the more rushed parts, like Lost Isolate, is they just said, put 1 million of the enemies. And that's challenging. And then it got worse in Dark Souls 2. And then it got better somewhat in Dark Souls 3. I don't understand. I understand how people can like this game more in terms of the... And you know what's really funny is that now there's an arc where I started off disliking Dark Souls 1, and then I liked Dark Souls 1 for a while, and now I have swung back around to not liking Dark Souls 1, albeit slightly less. Yeah. Just, there's so many things that are annoying in terms of the design. And so much of that got fixed in Dark Souls 3, and I don't understand why people don't like Dark Souls 3. Oh, but the roll spamming! Shut up, bitch. Roll spamming is nice. It gives you something. It gives you some counterplay. Especially for light builds. It makes, like, being able to roll spam makes light builds actually viable. And not just complete shite. Like they were in Dark Souls 1. And Dark Souls 2, I don't really know. Because that's a whole ass mystery of the game. Oh, so that spills out into Valley of the Drakes. Interesting. I don't know that there's... that's really cool, actually. Well, I don't have to go around anymore to go and look at that ladder or whatever it was. Ooh, everything's all slippery and slimy now. That's awesome. I was gonna say, I don't know if you can go down if the other side... Oh, I've never been over here because I always get fucked by dragons. I remember. Dragons. That's the Western word. Do you mind making me able to kill you? I know that usually most people don't want that, but like, I want that, so do you, bitch. Where'd the fourth one come from? What the fuck? I swear to God there were only like 3 there, but whatever. This ladder. And it was a ladder. What a thrill. I loved visions of Snake in Elden Ring on long ladders. That was my favorite thing ever. Red Tearstone Ring. I have a feeling it's worthless to us. Because 90% of rings are. It's not bad, but usually my HP is never low. Because when it is, I just get one-shotted by everything, despite having the best armor. That's gotta be doable. Hello, friend. Edge, comma, Lord. You can get up here. I think I've done that before, is why I thought of that. Maybe it was even intended. I keep thinking they'll take 2 hits, but alas, no. I remember those guys being particularly annoying in my Dex playthrough, so to go through and one-shot them is kind of cathartic, but also makes me so mad that I even had to deal with that. Like, I'm so mad that playing suboptimally punishes you so severely in this game. So you can explore this area. There is plenty to do. Do I want to do any of it? Maybe not, but still do it. Yeah, get fucked. There was like a 50-50 chance I just fall off anyway. Can I please check you for being a mimic? It's not. The shader is just weird. A lot of paths. Many places to explore. Can I... Okay, light attacks are not beneficial. I'm not cursed anymore. Oh, that's a grab? Yeah! Get fucked even more, bitch, as if they weren't bad enough. So now I have to go all the way down here and transient curse. If I even get the time. My god. Get over here, you bone-ass motherfucker. And ye ghosts. Where the fuck are you? Hey, you're back! I wasn't getting so mad at the game last night, but I am now, so enjoy. Why am I losing health slowly? Why are my flasks not healing as much? You've played this before, right? I have. I've even played this area. Yesterday the areas I was doing I hadn't done before. But this one I have, but I still hate this fucking area and it's annoying as hell. Even when you come back to it and you're playing the optimal build. The moth thing is frustrating for me. Moonlight butterfly? Yeah, that's earlier in the game, but it's just like it's a shit fight generally. It's just like you dodge attacks and then wait for it and then hit it. And then you just wait around and dodge attacks more. And they're not hard to dodge. It just takes a long time to do. But if you do happen to get hit, they like do shit tons of damage for where you're at in the game. This kind of sucks. My kitty has been clinging to me all day. I don't know why, but it's fantastic. That's cute. It's always nice when cats show affection. Because I guess it's rarer than dogs. With dogs, you're just used to it, and it's somewhat expected. Because of the happy-go-lucky little dudes they are. Oh, still get hit even when I try to dodge. Cool. Yeah, Linus usually gives me the loves if his dish has been empty for more than 2 minutes. Huh. That's an illusory wall if I've ever seen. Fuck you. Fuck you. There are like 20 different paths I could be going down right now. It's kind of ridiculous. That's a shortcut though, so I'm gonna want that. So, how you been doing today? Any hangover after all that wine? At least all the ghosts are gone now. That's nice. I don't know where I am. Oh, I think there's like a... Oh, where I was up there. I thought I was like a layer higher. This is a 3-story building and not a 2-story one. No hangover, but I also slept in for quite some time. Aside from that, I just did a little laundry and put a fresh sheet on my bed. That's cool. Lucky you. Oh, that's good. That's a very good item. Yeah, it's still the weekend for you, huh? So you're just having a couple nice days. I have work tomorrow, and then I have Tuesday and Wednesday off. Which, I don't know what I'm gonna do on those days. Maybe a little cooking. I have something in mind to make. Maybe not, though, because I have an urge to go out into the mountains. And that might be my weekend. Pretty boring day for me today. That can be nice. What the hell happened there? That can be nice, though. Some days you just need a boring day to recharge a bit. Especially if you spent the first day of the weekend doing stuff. Gonna make spaghetti tomorrow for dinner, of course. That's funny. Spaghetti's good, though. I like... As a kid, the way my mom's made spaghetti was incredibly lazy. And it kind of sucked shit. But, and that's why I hated it for a long time, as well. But, I have had better spaghetti since, and now I really, really like spaghetti. So we have a thing in my family where, and this started a few years back. Actually, I started it on one of my birthdays. But everyone has done it since because it's really fun. So what we do is, when it's someone's birthday, they pick a dish for everyone to make. And then everyone... It can be as vague or as specific as you like, but basically, then everyone is pitted against each other. Everyone's dishes. And the person whose birthday it is decides the winner. And anyway, this was all to say that for my birthday, a couple months ago, I did spaghetti bolognese, and it was so fucking good. There were so many amazing entries. And, yeah, that turned me on to spaghetti more than maybe anything else, because that was just super good. What an awesome tradition. I think so. I think it's very fun. And we've had some very interesting entries as well. What sucks about being far from home is that I haven't gotten to participate in the last few, but for a couple I have put in ideas and then my parents make them and then serve them, because most of my family is in the same general area, which is why that we can even do this. Okay, so now we sprint to the boss. But other entries include Chowder. My brother, this one hasn't happened yet, but for his birthday coming up, he wants to do chowder. And that can be clam, it can be corn, whatever random chowder you think of. My family has always been in the same county. Yeah, that's what mine is like. We have a couple members, and this is my closest family, which is my grandma and her children and their children. Because my grandma had 5 kids, which is quite the big family to be pretty immediate. But yeah, everyone, and then my other grandma and grandpa live in the same town as well. So everyone lives in the same county, pretty much, besides one uncle who lives in, like, Nebraska. But yeah, I have more, I think I have more uncles than most people. It feels scarier. So before, the water was on either side, and it was dangerous to go over these because you'd fall in the water and die, but it didn't feel as scary as having the water drained. I haven't had grandparents since I was a little girl. It's so cool when people have both sets. I count myself incredibly fortunate that all my grandparents are still kicking. I even knew my great-grandpa, well, and my great-grandma on the other side. For when I was a littler kid, which I count myself pretty lucky to have a pretty big family that's fairly close. I really would not mind not taking random damage from big hits. Oh, I didn't name any more challenges besides the chowder one. What did my aunt is a health nut, so she did protein balls, which was kind of a whack challenge. Those were not that good. My other uncle did burritos. That was quite the challenge because you can do so much with a burrito. It's insane. There was a hamburger one that my brother did, although I wasn't there for that one, which is sad because you can make a good-ass burger. But, I feel lucky to be so close with my mom and siblings. So many people I know are so very not close with their families. Yeah. It does suck being... Wait, I thought you were supposed to drop in there. What? I think I missed a button prompt. That's real dumb of me. I may steal that tradition. I really love it. Feel free to, because it is genuinely, like, the funnest fucking thing ever. It makes birthdays so much more fun than just going and, like, celebrating the one person and watching them open presents and stuff. Because, like, that it's a competition and everyone has fun. And it is so much fun. And it's gotten to the point where now people are like ordering meat from Norway because they thought of a good recipe with lamb, and they like want to get like good lamb, and like just going way over the top to a ridiculous degree, which is really fun. That was my dad, by the way. He's the one who ordered lamb from Norway. Dried. It was the reason it had to be from Norway is because it was dried lamb, and I guess he couldn't find it anywhere else. But yeah, it's like it's so cool. Anyway, it does suck when people are close to their families, but some people are just unfortunate to have shitty families, and it's better. It's at least better that they can escape them. We only really have no being angry at the birthday person, no fighting, and birthday person gets shotgun all day. That's fun too, though. At least when you're the birthday person. Alright, so I'm just gonna need to die. That's what's gonna happen, I think. Oh my god. Fucking stop, dude! Oh, dude, I love that. I hate these fucking ghosts. The worst part of this fucking game, I swear to God. I shared my birthday with my sister for most of my life. Like, you have do you guys have similar birthdays? Like in a twin way, or like just you happen to have similar birthdays way? We're 8 years apart, okay. But her birthday is November 1st and mine is November 2nd. Wow. That is... That's pretty crazy, honestly. I have a January birthday, January 3rd. And I've met people who have a similar birthday, but... Or who have the same birthday, but none of my family, and definitely none of my family that are that close. Although a couple other Januaries. But, yeah, nothing like that. My littlest brother shares his birthday with 2 family friends. Like, 2 really close family friends. Also, right after Halloween, so we party for Halloween, then the next day we have a party that starts on her birthday and ends on mine. My brother's birthday is January 2nd. That's crazy. What a coincidence. Yeah, you really do just get 3 days in a row of, like, cool shit happening. I always felt lucky when I was in school because my birthday always took place over Christmas break, so I didn't have to go to school on that day. Why are so many items? Why are there so many items? Why are there so many fucking items? I can't use it because there are too many fucking items! Oh yeah, November 3rd is a giant hangover. You fucking die. I don't want to be stuck on this area all day. It's seriously the worst. Man, I miss this game. I don't think I will. At least for quite a while. Until I decide to do another joke run or something. Even with all the anger it gave me. I guess that's why I come back in a way, is not the anger so much, but the challenge is fun. But it's my biggest issue with this game is that it doesn't feel like a fair challenge. It feels like, hey, fuck you at random, bitch. Which is why I have only played this twice now. Did you remember the anime I told you about? Yeah, I actually went and downloaded it yesterday. Didn't start it yet, though. Sent you a whisper about it. Oh, cool. I'm assuming you have to go on one of these and do something. Oh, you have to put on the ring. I forgot about that. Yeah, never mind. That's cool. I will read that whisper after stream. And then maybe start it tonight, but I don't know. Yeah, I have to have this ring on. Then I can fall in. This is a really cool set piece for a boss fight in that it's a complete lack of a set piece. Don't remember this fight, which could be really bad. Also, you have no sense of, like, direction or space, and it's really fucking wacky. What are the odds? Oh, the odds are not good. Whatever I was saying. Oh, this boss fight was kind of a motherfucker, I think. Oh, they don't do that much damage, though. They do really none. So I can literally just sit here and DPS them to shit. You can't see it, but I'm literally just spinning the camera around trying to find the next one. Oh, what was that? There we are. It is a very cool boss fight. I think there's something similar in Elden Ring. In the, like, complete lack of direction aspect. It's really cool, though. I do enjoy the idea of this fight. If not necessarily the challenge so far. Lol, fat roll. Yeah, that's Havel's set for you. Where do I go? The thing about this fight is that I think you have to go to a certain area of the dark in order to, like, see them. But that's obviously not possible. Oh, damage. Like, actual damage is being done to me. It is, however, negligible. It's just a reminder message. Are you just an anime nerd, or do you have other nerd hobbies? I am flush with nerd hobbies, I would say. I'm a Warhammer person. both 40k and fantasy, but a little more fantasy nowadays because of Total Warhammer. I have a thing for mycology, the study of mushrooms. I guess I'm kind of a dog nerd because I've like done so much with my dog and been to competitions and shit. Hi, buddy. I don't know it's so hard to come up with like my interests at the drop of a hat. I don't know. There's like, I'm sure there's like a million things I'm missing. Have you ever watched Beastars? I forgot about that one. That's a really good anime. Well, and it's a really good manga. My favorite nerd hobbies is D&D. I've wanted to do D&D forever, but I just don't have like a group of people to do it with. Oh, I can warp to Anne Orlando, at least. I guess I'm into the VTubing hobby a little bit, in that I watch some, and I have fun with that. And for a while I wanted to be a VTuber, but I just am too lazy to either make or commission a model. Well, too lazy to make a model, too poor to commission one. And yeah, I'm not even a terrible artist. I could theoretically make one, but I just don't. People are super unreliable for D&D. We've run through so many players. Yeah, that's what I hear, is finding a D&D group can be pretty hard. What kind of dog do you have? He is a Border Collie Corgi mix, but mostly he looks like a Cardigan Welsh Corgi. If you want like a visual, if you were to look up like a visual reference for what he looks like, he's a black and white Corgi dog. And he's very bossy about cuddles, and it's very cute and sweet. Oh shit, I should have gone to Firelink. Whatever. I love corgis though. My back in South Dakota, my family has little shorty boy. Yeah, he is. My family has another corgi that's a purebred Cardigan. And then we have Nash, who's a border collie. So really I get the best of both worlds. But Nash is funny because he's like a liquid dog. He's like the kind of dog who gets on top of you and just melts into you and wants to touch every single part of his body to yours. And then Nugget has like a Napoleon complex because he's a bossy bitch, but he is cute. I love that. I've always wanted a lap pet that didn't ever leave me alone. The thing about Nash is that he's very sweet and he's not bossy about it. But when you tell him he can cuddle, he will like just melt. Nip, on the other hand, my dog, is incredibly bossy. He he does this thing where he goes over to you with his nose, especially if you're on your phone, and he nudges your hand. And if you're not wary of it, he can nudge your phone out of your hand, or it makes it hard to, like, read or do anything. Ideally, I'd want a super clingy bunny, but that's a tough ask. Yeah, I don't know a lot about the bunny thing, because I know people who have had them, but I don't know how much their personalities vary. Ooh, I'm super dead right now. My Linus gets in between me and my phone a lot. It's... don't... Oh, okay. Hey, it's the Twitter guy, the Iron Pineapple guy. What do you know? Wow, they do a lot of damage with those fucking bows. Lilo respects my personal space, usually. That's good. I love seeing how pets differ in their temperaments. Because, well, my brother has ducks, and even ducks, as stupid as they might seem at times, have very distinct personalities. We've had one benefit, I guess, of living out in the country for all my life is that we were able to just have a lot of pets. Because there were guinea pigs at one point. There have been toads. There have been random things we pulled in, like it just found and like took care of or whatever. We raised sheep for a while, and showed them, for like 4-H. If you don't know what that is, it's like Boy Scouts but for farmers, I guess. They both tend to get on me right when I was going to make food or going to use the bathroom. But then I'm stuck because I can't just move the kitty. That's funny. It's funny because I know how it is when a cat, like, sits on you, because you really can't move them. And you don't want to either, because they're so sweet just sitting there. I was in a 4-H Dream Riders Club. Oh yeah, was that like horses? Yeah, I have to explain 4-H because not everyone knows what it is, which is understandable because it's like such a hick thing. Whoa! I did not expect that. He's gonna grab me and it's gonna fucking suck. Yeah, I used to go to camp for it. Yeah, that's cool. I used to be in an archery club, and it was mostly at the behest of my dad, and I didn't like it that much, mostly because it took up a large portion of my Sunday, and that made me mad. But yeah, raising sheep was a whole ass thing. And showing them is even harder and weirder. And that would pretty much be what I did all summer, is raise my sheep for a few summers. I don't quite miss that. I guess I have fond memories, but I don't want to do it again. How was that year on a farm? Because I imagine it's, for someone who's not used to it, it's quite, I don't know. There are a lot of things that would be unusual, I suppose. Whoa. can't parry me because my sword doesn't even go all the way. Or my weapon, my club. Well, there's another crystal lizard I'll never get. I did get it. Terrible in the house, but I love the farm part, and that's when I had that little stream. Ah! And I used to jump across the hay rolls. I know all about that. That is something every fucking country kid has done. And it is fun to do. I don't think I can kill Seath at this point. So I don't think I can reach him. I'm gonna go. Is this a scripted death? Because I get an inclination that it may be, yeah. Super fun. Yeah, there are things about the country that are nice, but there are things about everywhere that's nice. I really like so moving out was the first time I ever had been away from the first time I had ever lived not in the country, and it's been really nice just not having to fucking drive 15 minutes to get into town, and to be able to just go out and like buy food on a whim, and it not be like a huge investment of time. I love animals, except birds. For some reason, I've never liked birds. Maybe with the exception of hummingbirds. That's interesting. I love birds, personally, but that's because my grandma always raised birds. She had pigeons and ducks and a bluebird for a long-ass time. Like, a really long time for, like, the lifespan of a bluebird. That bluebird's name was Sunny, and they were very cool. But I guess I personally always liked birds a decent bit. Is that what you're supposed to do? Yeah, you're supposed to just bounce off here and hit him through that. That's seems a little silly. Why? I guess I should ask, why don't you like birds? Is it just like a visceral thing that you can't explain, or is there a reason? I like rubber ducks a lot. Got 2 ducky plushies and a little ducky tattoo on my hip. Ducks are pretty cool. The kind of ducks my brother has are these little white ones, and their little quacks are the cutest. They're just like quack. I think because I can't really cuddle them. I understand that. I think you're pretty hard pressed to find a bird you can cuddle. Although I've seen, I think it's more the exception, but I've seen videos of like geese and ducks that love their owners and are happy to be cuddled. This is a weird fucking area. Am I meant to drop down onto that, or am I going to die? Guess we'll find out. No, it's just death. So what the fuck is the purpose of that platform? Even, like, tigers, I can at least fantasize about taming one and becoming its best buddy. It doesn't help that there are definitely videos out there of people petting tigers and the tigers purring. Genuinely, though, like, I can see it with some big cats, but nothing scares me more than thinking of a puma slash mountain lion slash whatever you want to call it encounter, because those things are fucking free. Like, they're just scary because they can move silently and they just fuck you up without you ever realizing it. And there's this video of a guy who comes across one stalking him and has to, like, move very carefully in order to stay safe, and it's like the scariest fucking video. Dangerous animals that look cuddly is such a cruel joke of nature. Like, even koalas. Like fucking drop bears kill people. That's just Australia. That's just how it goes. Archive prison extra key. I like wolves. I've always thought that it would be fun to have a cuddly wolf. I've been watching Naked and Afraid a lot recently, so there's a lot of that on there. Oh, yeah. I've seen a few episodes of it. And it's a very interesting show. Because it's like, how far can you push a person? And the answer is very. It's always sad when a person has to drop out, though. For one reason or another. This game looks beautiful. Yeah, I will say that the remaster did a good job. Even though the remaster was kind of lazy in a lot of ways, it still did a pretty good job of improving the graphics in a way that didn't mess with them too much, but still made them look modern. And it does give the game the extra polish it needs to look super good, even today. Because, actually, this game is over 10 years old now. That's pretty crazy. So many sexist men on that show. The guy is always like, I hope she can be of help. She is a woman after all. Yeah. It's really funny that it happens enough to be a trope, even though that sucks. But, like, why? I guess that's just indicative of how a lot of guys think, especially, I guess, in that particular, like, survival scene, which kind of sucks. Is there any items over here, or am I going inside? How do I get down? Oh, I think I see it. I'm always interested in the kind of stuff they take with them. Because it always seems to be some variation of a knife and a pot. Or a fire starter. But there's always a knife. Although I think, didn't they in later seasons, like, just end up giving everyone a knife or something? Because I feel like so many people took them anyway. I feel that they gave him like a machete or something, but I don't remember particularly. What show are you all talking about? I'm not there yet. Autumn, meet Lizard, or I Like Trains. Lizard is a longtime friend of mine. And he is very cool. Oh, he can... If you want to talk about a different survival show, well, it's not quite one, but he knows a lot about Survivor. Archive Tower, Giant Over Key. So Survivor is kind of a bit different, I guess, because it's a little bit more gamey. What's the snake doing? How you faring, AI? You doing all right, bud? Whoa, what's happening, dude? That's a really funny way for this enemy to break. Oh, and they're climbing the ladder under him, but he's stuck, and there's another one stuck under him. That's fantastic. What is Snake doing? Exactly. Once I kill him, the issue is that then it's gonna release the fucking floodgate. Wait, I don't think those guys can climb, actually. So it's just gonna be this other one that's gonna be an issue. I'm sorry, Snake friend. You didn't do anything to me. But I had to do what I had to do for progress. Everything in the benefit of progress. Jump off. How do I jump off? Oh god, I'm dead. I'm like stupid amounts of dead. Yeah, this is something else for sure. Jinkies, mate. So I got through that encounter by luck alone. And by virtue of just having a lot of defense and even more health. Wait, how are you alive? Oh, because they had items, I guess. Lizard, what have you been doing today? Anything of interest? Although, I guess I should know this. Is this platforming? I feel like it is. I hope not, because Souls platforming is fucking shite. Wow, Wyatt, you are so good at video games. I'm not, though. I got lucky. I should be dead, is what I'm saying. Because it's not like I was playing particularly well, either. You don't have to, though. That's the problem with... Here's the problem with this particular build, and this game in general, is that this is not only the only viable build, but it's ridiculously overpowered. Was being sarcastic. I was... You know, here's the thing. I was sure that you were just goading me, because you also would do that. I thought the idea was that... Okay, here's the thought process there. Is that you heard me saying it was all luck, and you assumed it was a humble brag about how good I am at the game. And so then I went on the defensive about how I'm not good at the game, and I still am not. You should have done it in SpongeBob font. Well, Wyatt, you're so good at video games. That's the voice I imagine the way... That's the voice I read that in every time. Like, stuff like that. Also, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh, I think I got the key to the big door at the very top. That's what it is. Oh, Lizard, that guy who was here a while back, I think he's gone forever now. I think he does not want to be a person in this stream anymore, which kind of sucks because I did sub to him. But, whatever. I guess he was a fickle friend. Autumn, for context, there was a guy that was in here before, and he was cool, but then he brought up politics and said some transphobic things. And I said, that's not very good. And then he noped out. You gained a new bud. I did. And they are, so far, an improvement, I would say. Or at least very interesting and different in a lot of ways. Oh, Autumn, have you ever watched Madoka? Madoka Magica? Because that is like the probably the best anime I've ever seen in my life. It is amazing. Oh. Can you please hit them? Just one little hit. Thank goodness you didn't agree. I've already committed to hanging in here. Yeah, it wasn't like outright transphobic, but it was like, it was towing the line to an extent that I was not comfortable with. And I tried to not anger him because he was like the only guy in my chat, and I wanted to have somebody to make the streams not boring. So that's how that ended up shaking out. Oh, and no, whisper it to me so I don't forget. I will do that. It's a... So, there's the magical girl genre of anime, which is what Sailor Moon was, pretty much. And it's like girls with magical powers fighting evil things with kind of lesbian undertones. And sometimes overtones, in all honesty. But though what Madoka Magica is like, it flips the formula on its head and deconstructs the genre in a really smart and really dark way, and it's so fucking good. Like, it is just phenomenal. I really can't recommend it enough. So I'll make sure to remind you the name of that. It's pretty well known, so I don't think you'll have a hard time finding it either. There are parts of Madoka that I haven't watched because after the main series, it's just like a 12-episode seasonal pretty much. There was a movie, and maybe 2 movies. And I'm so worried that they weren't as good that I haven't watched them. Then this awesome girl came in talking about ghosts and wine, and the rest is history. Sorry, super distant history, yeah. Yeah, you've been so much fun. And it's so nice. It's always so nice to have a chatter in the streams to shoot the shit with and have fun. Oh, Lizard, if you're still around, we talked about ghosts yesterday, and she has some wacky ghost stories, like some actual crazy shit went on. That happens to me all the time with Disney remakes. Yeah, most people will get mad at me for this, but I was never a big Disney fan, but I've also seen, like, none of the old animated movies, basically. And that's the sort of thing that gets you fucking crucified, usually. But I've just never been that interested, I suppose. So the Lion King one wasn't worth it. Yeah. That's, they're pretty blatant cash grabs, I feel. Unfortunately. If Disney actually cared to make anything good nowadays, they probably would have been amazing. But Disney is no longer concerned with art, and instead is just with money. Which they always were to some extent, but at least they made some good shit. I always hate when I open up a thing and then it's magic, which I'm not using. But that's just how magic users feel when they open a chest and see a weapon. I think this is where I came from. Yeah, it is. Yeah, ghosts usually fuck me up too. I think I like hearing about them, and I like hearing like stories about them, but I don't think I would ever do like a ghost thing. And if there was ghost activity in my house, I would be less interested and more just wanting to move out. One of the things that's always really funny about ghost stories is that it's like, yeah, there was like pots being broken and shit flying all around the house, and like I felt a very dangerous presence, but we lived there for like 5 more years. That's always how it goes for some reason. These Dark Souls is getting awfully dark. I was assuming that was a mimic, because I have essentially a huge-ass arena to fight it in, but I guess not. Oh, shortcut back to the bonfire. Very nice. I love ghost things. I'm only afraid of getting possessed. Wrong way. That it's interesting that that's what your fear is about ghosts. After all the stories I've heard, a new requirement for my future husband is he must believe me if I say I want to move because a ghost is physically hurting me. Too many shows have husbands that tell the wife it's all in their head. Exactly. Like, if ghost shit is happening, I don't want to be anywhere fucking near it. Like, that is an instant, you start looking for a different place for me. Regardless how good the deal is on the rent or on even how, like, the cost of the house, it's too fucking scary. The first stories. I think I just read that as ghost stories. He also must let me make spaghetti whenever I want. Spaghetti's good though. I would probably eat spaghetti most nights of the week if given the chance. If like I were somehow to be forced to eat spaghetti like most days out of the week, I think I'd be fine with that. Spaghetti's fucking good. It's just noodles and sauce, and you really can't go wrong. Anything scary or horror related happens and my husband, wife, whoever goes, let's split up, I will instantly divorce. That's a good mindset to have, because you know that person is weak and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Also, just disregard any other like happy times or just good shit that's happened with them. Dude, can you not kill me? He's gotta go with me to bodies of water too, oceans and lakes and shit. I adore water. Yeah. If you tell someone water's the coolest, they're probably gonna look at you weird. But there are a certain few people who will agree just on the spot, like, yeah, this is true. Whoa, hello, friend. I need to go on the other elevator, on the other spinny thing. The stairway. And the ocean has so many things we've never even seen. So, the weird thing is that, like, I've never... When people bring up ghosts, I'm like, I don't fucking want that. No, no way in hell. But then... If you were to... People say they're terrified of the ocean, and then I'm like, well, no, I'm just... It's like... I've never got that. I've always just been so interested in everything about the ocean. Cause like that. Well, I guess more accurately, I guess I just don't get scared by it, cause it's so cool. Everything in there is so cool. There's so much scary fish. Why are there so much scary fish? Oh, they're not that bad. There are certainly fish that look scary. But there aren't... I feel like there are... I don't know. There are a lot of fish that will kill you. Never mind, in all honesty. But I still like fish a lot. Also, why did I go all the way back around? I literally opened the shortcut. Jesus Christ, I'm stupid. Like, actually, wow. It's crazy because there's like a bunch in space we don't know about, but the ocean is right here on freaking Earth with us. That's wild to me. Yeah, it's crazy that the ocean is just so big that it's almost impossible to know everything in it. And then you think about how we're... Archive Tower Giant Cell Key. I don't remember where that is. But then you think about, like, how big space is, and the fact that we even make attempts to, like, understand it. And it's like, how do you even... If we haven't done space, how Or if we haven't done the ocean, how do you expect us to do space? Because of Mimic PTSD from all the Souls games, I hit every chest in Elden Ring. And let me tell you, there wasn't a single Mimic, but there could have been. If I just did a light attack, that guy wouldn't have did damage. I love deep sea fish. They're always so mysterious, and the ways they've evolved completely unaffected by anything else are crazy. Because it's just like a whole cut off area that you never get to see, and it's like the biggest mystery. I guess off of that, I have a fascination with things that are just deep and mysterious. Which is why Made in Abyss is a really cool anime. Because it's literally about a hole. It's like the whole premise is just there's this big hole and we've never seen the bottom of it. And people are exploring it. And it does fucked up things, trademark. My dad made me 2 mimics with a 3D printer because I mentioned them one time. I'll never get them though because he's all the way in Taiwan. Whoa, really? That's really cool. First of all, 3D printed mimics, that sounds so cool. But also, is he, well, I guess... Do you have ancestry in Taiwan and or China? Or is he there for other reasons like the military or this or that and the other? Or business potentially. There are a lot of ways it could be, but it's very interesting nonetheless. I would love to go to Taiwan at some point. But there are a million things on my travel list. And, like, there are on everyone's, I guess, though, right? He makes tons of figures with that. That's really cool. I remember when I was in, like, middle school, and, yeah, it was mostly middle school, I would pick up tech magazines, and that was at the time when 3D printer tech was just starting to come into its own. And people were... The whole thing was like, think of everything we could make with a 3D printer. And it has progressed slowly, I will say. But it's become... Like, 3D printing plastic has become so much cheaper. Because it used to be, like, ridiculous expensive. And people are working on, like, 3D printing organs and shit, which is absolutely insane. And food, I've seen 3D printed food, which I don't know how to feel about that, because, like, it's, there comes a point where it's like, why does it have to be 3D printed? What's the point? But it's still, nonetheless, still cool that it's possible. You went there to make a new family, so now I have a half Taiwanese sister. She's like 15 now and draws anime characters. She's red, but I don't think she knows I exist. Wow, that's like a lot to unpack. Whoa, double kill, that was beautiful. Thank you. But yeah, that's a lot to unpack in a message. Holy shit. So like, I genuinely don't even know where to start asking questions, or if I should, because like, That seems like a very personal deal. I'm cool with it. I'm chill. So, I guess that would mean that, like, I guess that would mean that your mom probably isn't on good terms with your dad, but are you, I guess is my first question. Because I know you're on really good terms with your mom. He left when I was like 5, so I've had a lot of time to make a bridge and get over it. I understand. I see. Oh, okay. This is the area, I believe, where you can farm a certain item that's good for certain upgrades. But I don't need it because I already farmed that item, unfortunately. One half of my family is white from more so the northern USA, and the other is black from the southern USA. Oh, I didn't see the name. I already know that lizard. Well, I mean, obviously you weren't telling me that, but like, I didn't see the name and was reading it out like it was something new to me. It's fun to see the difference in culture. That is very true, though. There are so many cultural things in the U.S. that are very nuanced, and it's fun to absorb. Lol, it's fine. Like, that was just like me completely zoning out and reading a message, and like entirely not absorbing any of it. Oh my god, 2 hours? Streams go by fast when you're having fun. When you got someone to talk to. Or even two someones. I'm fine with him. I learned some years ago, but to expect him to treat me like a real daughter, so I treat him like a work buddy. Like, I don't expect anything close with him anymore, but I have casual conversation. I see. Yeah, I mean, I imagine that's a healthy way to deal with that sort of thing. Although, I can't really say. I got lucky in that most of my childhood was, my parents were fine. The marital strife only came when I was like, at 15 or 16. So at that point, I was more than able to deal with it mentally. They're still together, but, I don't know. It's been on the rocks since, like, fucking 2017. Oh, come on. I thought I was gonna hit him through that. Oh, I'm a dick in my ass. Alright, I understand now. Alright, cool. My dad unfortunately isn't the best, as Wyatt knows. He's kind of into conspiracy theories and thinks the earth is flat and stuff. Yeah. Lizard's dad is basically what you think of when you think of the crazy white trash southerner. And I think Blizzard is okay with me saying that. And other unfun things. Whoa, you know a real flat earther? Yeah, it's gotta be unfortunate to be related to one. Every time Lizard sees his dad, he comes back and tells me about the next crazy shit his dad is on about, and it's always baffling. And, saddening to see that he's just, like, one sample, and that there are, for sure, thousands of people who think the same way. Oh yeah, check it out. This is a secret pathway because the things fall and it reveals it. One of his reasons the Earth is flat, because have you ever seen water around a sphere? It's always that kind of shit. It's always a misunderstanding of basic science. The only reason people like that exist is because the education system in the US is dog shite. Not even that educators are. Because teachers work with what they have, they just don't get much. I almost thought they were just a prank group like Pastafarian. It's so unfortunate that people actually believe that shit. Or, not Pastafarianism, that's just a joke, and a funny one at that, but like, Flat Earth. Also, he says the Earth is infinite, and we just haven't seen the other continents yet. I wish that were true, because that sounds cool as fuck. He's got some interesting point of views. I believe some conspiracy theories, but some are just outrageous. I'm, as I said last time, I'm very skeptical of conspiracy stuff. And just generally, like, I go in disbelieving all of it. Just as a rule. Oh yeah, here's that enemy, or that boss you were talking about, now turned into just a regular enemy. And even more annoying because it can snipe you across a level, potentially. I think the only conspiracy theory that I'm inclined to believe is that the Titanic sinking was deliberate, and also that it wasn't the real Titanic. And there are some very, very convincing evidence regarding that. That angel thing is cool, but scares me. Yeah, it's also annoying as hell. And I don't know... I'm liable to just die here. Because if the path turns or cuts off, I'm just fucked. But I don't think it will. Luckily. Ooh, golden. Lots of damage too. Fun. Yeah. I didn't see the Titanic one until recently, but that one is super convincing. It really is, though. There is so much credible, like, incredibly credible info regarding that one that it's hard not to believe. Like, even skeptics believe that one. Like, you have the motive is there, the evidence is there in pictures. It's all like, it's all present. This is so fucked. Oh man, I can't wait to randomly fall off. Yeah, with its sister ship. Yeah, and the fact that, like, the company was in hard times financially is, and like the fact that there are pictures of windows and oh, yep, exactly what I thought would happen. Are you meant to walk on air? Oh yeah, yeah, it's intended. Because if you look at the weird crystal snow, it tells you where the platforms are. But it doesn't tell you where they end as much. Yeah, it's just a weird Dark Souls 1 thing. And they did it in later games, actually, but only like once or twice, and not as a whole ass area. That is the worst. Like, there's an invisible platform with the same gimmick in Elden Ring. I think the most convincing for me was the number of... Oh, the smokestacks on the top. Yeah. Like, it is so convincing. And the fact that there are so many pictures of things where they shouldn't be, like windows and the smokestacks. Just endlessly fascinating. I hope some documents are found that end up proving it definitively, because that would be really cool. I think I'm wearing a... Yeah, I'm still wearing this ring. I could be getting more defense. That guy behind me is gonna fuck me up. I haven't seen the theory, I'll look into it later. Oh, Lizard. It's a whole ass, like, thing, and it's really cool. There's a Chilluminati podcast episode that you can watch about it that pretty much covers everything. And I can link that to you or whatever. Probably not hard to find, but that one does a good job of covering it. I think I saw it on YouTube. Yeah, there are probably a million videos of it. Ooh, I don't like slipping off. That's not fun. I would really like a mod that just makes these visible. Okay, where... It's here that I need to go. Yeah. I'm so... Okay, this looks to be a pretty big platform. But yeah, you see the little crystal bits falling and then disappearing. Lizard, what did you do today? We discussed our day earlier. Yeah. Oh! Lizard, if you want, you could discuss the concert you went to, because that's pretty cool. I don't know what kind of music you like, Autumn. That would be cool to find out. I wonder about that. Lizard likes somewhat repetitive dance music, like Daft Punk and MGMT. I'm so scared of falling. Fucking, of course it is! Right when I said I was scared of falling off. God damn. Oh yeah, I did some stuff to make a website, build a cute house in Minecraft, and I watched soccer. Oh, Lizard is a big soccer, well, I mean, Lizard watches soccer. I don't know how much of a big soccer fan he is, but he definitely watches it a lot. I would call you a big soccer fan. At least more than most Americans. What's the house in Minecraft like? Yeah, I think I am, lol. Oh. Ooh, I'm dropping frames. What the fuck happened? Welp. Yeah, I am... I'll get to an area where I'm safe, and then I'll look into why my frames are so bad. He's still running towards me. I think we're not good yet. Okay. Okay, now I'll lower my bit rate. Hopefully that fixes it a little bit. Yeah, it's modestly better now. Damn it. So yeah, the stream quality is gonna be a little worse because my internet just took a shit for some reason, but at least I'm not dropping frames anymore. Anyway, I really like 50s to 80s and musicals and other languages, the occasional death metal. I'd love to send you my Spotify so you could see how insane it is. That would be fun. Yeah, whisper it to me. I guess for me, there's not really... I don't have like a Spotify, so I can't show it to you as easy. But have you ever watched Sound of Music? I was listening. I love Sound of Music. First of all, like I'm not a big musicals guy generally, but the Sound of Music is so good. And yeah, earlier today I was listening to Edelweiss, and I was singing it in my car while I was doing deliveries. Imminent fall. All right. It's a small, cute shat. No, not too big. Lol. Just meant for stress relief fun. Oh yeah, cool. I can sing in how many languages? My chat box is really blurry for some reason. 6 languages, but I don't speak any of them. Just English and ASL. Cool that you know ASL. That's definitely not super common. It's actually really cool. Yeah. I wish I could play Minecraft, but it makes me claustrophobic, huh? I was learning French but gave up on it, lol. You would. You French liker. Yeah, I just saw it like last year and it blew my mind how it gets dark at the end. I never knew anything about it before watching. Yeah, my grandma always really loved Sound of Music, and she even sang the songs from it to us as kids, me and my brothers. Um and I finally watched it like this year, and it was so good, and it made me tear up, and it was amazing. I've heard Dear Evan Hansen and some of Hamilton, and I want to see Heather's. Yeah, I'm not super big on most musicals, honestly, and I definitely don't seek them out, but Sound of Music was a special occasion. Hamilton seems distinctly not up my alley, personally. Just because, I don't know, I'm into history, but I'm not into rap. What the fuck? Excuse me? Excuse me. Slipping off the side of the crystal. Oh, Evan. Dear Evan Hansen. I haven't even heard of that, in all honesty. Oldies, 50s, and 80s. So, I assume just, like, popular music from around the 50s and 50s to 80s. Do you ever listen to jazz much? Or is your the kind of music from that area that era that you like more, like Beatles and stuff. Yes, I adore the Beatles and the Foundations, huh? I listen to, well, I listen to a lot of genres, but when I asked what my favorite genre is, or what I listen to, like, if somebody says, what do you listen to? I'll always respond with rock. Like, progressive rock, like Rush, and, King Crimson, Camel, and then some newer bands, like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. And Lizard will sigh. He will, because I talk about this band a fucking lot. And if I were pressed, I could go on about them for hours. So to remedy the slippery crystals, I believe there's a ring. And I believe I have it. Yeah. So we'll try that. Ooh. Really? That heal was for nothing. And I'm dead. And I'm super dead! The ring didn't help. I think I have to run past him. I mostly go for songs that make me feel something. Some songs just immediately put me in such a good mood, so I really care about the feel more than the genre. I would agree with that. The reason I say rock is because I technically listen to a lot of genres, just I don't go deep into them. I just have a select few songs that I like from several genres. And definitely a lot more I would like to check out at some point, but, like, there's so much music in the world, it's so hard to keep on top of. I've always wanted to listen to more jazz, but even though I took a class on jazz, it's hard to know where to even start. I guess you gotta just listen to all the genres and figure out which is your favorite one and go from there. I have borrowed some songs from me playing because it would keep making me dance and I would get distracted, lol. That's amazing. That's really funny. Sounds like something, honestly, that sounds exactly like something Lizard would say. Because Lizard is very into dance music as, like, I guess as a style more than a genre. Alright, so I still slip on this, so that ring is just worthless. Actually worthless. I'm guessing it just makes you faster in swamps where you wouldn't be able to roll as well. Can I fall off onto him? No. Oh, god damn it! I didn't read the goddamn... I didn't read the goddamn names again. Yeah, Lizard said that, which is why it sounded like a lizard thing. Fucking Christ. That's really funny, though. I gotta get in the habit of reading names now. I'm used to it just being one person. Oh, man. That's embarrassing. Where do I go? I like the twinkly crystally noises in the background. Maybe there's a platform? Like, where the fuck am I supposed to go? I can't go on this side of the crystal because I'm gonna get fucked. I don't normally like country music, though. I don't like all the God they put in songs. I do have some sad country songs on my playlist, though. For some reason, I kind of like those. So, yeah, I grew up with country, and I grew to hate it. Oh, there are... Okay, good, good. Where do I go? Where do I go from here? Oh, I guess... Oh, up there. I understand. Wait, but that takes me back to here, so what the fuck? I need to get to the bottom to get to see the Scaleless. Oh, so somebody I follow recently put out a... They recently put out a playlist of... It's called I Listen to Everything But Country, but it has basically a bunch of country songs that are... like, define the genre and make it... are deeper cuts that make you realize that maybe it's not such a bad genre after all. And I haven't listened to it, but... And I still don't like country, but I think there's potential for country I think country music might be a little more than I thought it was at some point. So, oh, that's fun. I always like when that happens. Also, being in the South, I think I've heard every type of country possible. Yeah, that's the same with the Midwest. Like, the ratio of country stations on the radio to, like, anything else is like 10 to 1. I fall asleep if screamy music is played, because when I was little, my brother and sister were very inconsiderate of me trying to sleep and would blast it. That's funny. You've just conditioned yourself to tolerate it. I'm in a Facebook group that shares oddly specific playlists. That's cool. There's always that one track that you want more of, but you can't find any. I know, it's so, like... That happens to me with a lot of media, where I enjoy a thing, and then I'm like, I want more of that. Like, I want this, but just extended, and then you never get it, because it's just like this unique thing. And it's something I guess you have to learn to appreciate for what it is, but goddamn, there are so many, there are shows and songs and like pieces of art or games too, where it's like I finish it and I go, I want more of that, and there's not more of that, because it's a unique thing. And if there were more of it, it might spoil it, but even still. I've always wanted more songs that make me feel like I'm flying on a cloud. I have a couple, but I want a whole playlist. Ooh. Well, do I ever have a couple albums for you from my favorite band I love to whore out for, King Gizzard, and the Lizard Wizard, and just a lot of like, just I think look into like psychedelic rock. That's definitely a lot of what that genre is. There's another band I follow that are actually going on indefinite hiatus, unfortunately, at the end of this year, but they're doing a couple, like, finishing tours. But they're a Japanese band called Kikagaku Moyo, and they make, like, ambient, pretty pleasant rock songs with there's a lot more to fucking Christ, why? There's a lot more to it, but like it's still like spaced out like floaty rock music, and it's awesome. You have so many things to send me after stream, you're just piling it up. I know. I think I have maybe 1 to 2 tracks that feel like flying on a cloud. I would say that that is a something in music that I have a lot of experience with because of like the way I got introduced to rock was through psychedelic rock and then later prog. And both of those have a lot of things where it's very floaty and spaced out. There are a lot of different ways to do it too, which is interesting. Like you can have it be chill and ambient, or you can have it be loud and like fuzzy. And like fuzzy in such a way that it kind of blends together and puts you in a particular state. And it's pretty cool. There's a lot of ways music can make you feel like you're floating. I mean, Eminem claims to in Rap God, I believe, but I think that he fails to. Maybe we have different definitions of flying on clouds. Oh, Asdif. Man, that was an internet classic back in the day. I remember I watched Asdif 4 at my friend's house, and it was a very rare time I got to go to my friend's house, and we were laughing our asses off. It was like the best thing ever. Where's the snow at? Where is it? Like, it needs to be closer so I know where I'm going. Okay. It's a decent indication. This fucking platform, I swear to God. It is causing me to lose life. I would like confirmation that I can go forward, please. Thank you. Good. So fucking paranoid right now, like you wouldn't believe. I don't even know if this is progress, by the way. I don't think it is, but don't know where else to go. Maybe this isn't progress. I guess it might not be. I love you guys talking about a SDF movie in chat. It's really funny. That's one of those, like, if you grew up during a certain time, that's one of those ones that is just classic. So I guess we look elsewhere. For progress, because I don't know where else to go. I probably has to do with that key I found way earlier. We've time traveled to the 2000s and I'm very content here. Yeah. Maybe it's just down here. Although I think that's where the first bonfire of the area was. I'm glad to just be doing something that's not what I've been doing for the past half an hour. It is different! God damn it. Yep, this is progress. This is... Oh wait, no it's not. No it's not. Because this elevator takes me down to the bonfire, I think. You weren't supposed to get on the elevator. You were not. Yeah, no, this is not the way to go. Fuck. Where's progress? I might have to look up a map. Such a dramatic death, yeah. So maybe I look at the item description of that key to find out what the fuck I have to do. This is not a safe place, but we're gonna try it. Archive Tower Giant Door Key. Opens giant door of Archive Tower. Wait. Giant cell key. Oh! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I know where to go. I know where to go now. Okay. Have you praised the sun today? Not yet. I don't think I have the gesture. I don't have the gesture for praise the sun. I don't remember how to get it. That sucks. Autumn, have you seen Happy Souls? Because that is a seminal work of Dark Souls media, even though it's not official in any way. Can you not? Dear God, I'm dead. Yeah, cool. Do the closest thing to the gesture you have. Bootleg praising the sun. Will do. Alright, well, what do I got? This is the closest. Praise the sun, question mark. Whoa, hey buddy. No one can keep their arrows to themselves anymore. Shame. Yeah. You'd think that we'd be past that as like a society, but unfortunately no. Well, all the way back through this area to get back to the thing. Might be here actually. No dancing. And not even to Daft Punk and or MGMT. That was more like acknowledge the sun. I like it. I could. That's definitely what Solaire would have wanted. Just acknowledge the sun. Yeah, kill him entirely in chip damage. Hello, son. All the way back down now. It's so fun to kill enemies in one attack. That's something you can't do with a dexterity build. My favorite part of Dark Souls PvP, or just the Dark Souls Online experience, is communicating to people through gestures. And through the voice things. Whoa, hello. You interrupted my diatribe. Thank you. Communicating through gestures is so fun because someone can totally misinterpret it, or you can be like, you can find the biggest homie ever in Dark Souls and then never see them again. And it's all about the stories you make with random ass people who you summon for a boss or for PvP or whatever. It's about the power of friendship. It really is. And Dark Souls makes that a narrative point, which is fun. Alright, we're just running straight through. All that's here is an item. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's a key. Firekeeper soul. Cool. I'm so stumped on what progress looks like in this area. It's actually ridiculous. Sorry, I'm looking it up. This might take a minute. Fucking... Alright, map. What the fuck? Are you even supposed to do? Okay. I think it's... maybe Crystal Cave is... progress. The power of friendship and this gun I found. Classic line. Let's see. Fine. Okay. Oh! Oh, I think I understand. I think I do. Maybe not. No, because I actually... never mind. I totally don't. What the fuck? This is the worst part of... like, this is the worst possible stream content. Really, it really is. But, like, I'm so confused right now. Okay. Wow, that fucking sucks. So that path I was on, that I fought, that where I fell off the crystal 2 times, I think it just keeps going. And this is just something you have to know. What the fuck? That is exactly what happens. I try and figure everything out. Oh wait, there were a lot of messages. I Google so much when I play games. Luckily for you, we like you. Yeah, thanks. It's... Yeah, I tend to... With a Souls game especially, for character quests more than anything else, I tend to not want to deal with Souls' bullshit. Even though some people like that aspect of it, I really don't want to have to deal with cryptic nothingness. I try and figure everything out in games myself, but then I waste an hour and then I end up Googling it. Yeah, exactly. Like, usually on a blind playthrough of one of these games, I try and stay away from guides, unless it's for, like, character quests, which can be super obtuse. Or endings, I guess. But I try not to spoil areas for myself, because a big part of it is exploration. And that's something I definitely don't want to spoil. Also, how do I get to that? So I should be able to drop down there, but it just kills you half the time, I think. Well, not trying to get it now, because I don't care. Yeah, there are certainly... There are times when it's more fun, when you would have more fun avoiding a wiki. But then there are times when it's much preferable to use a wiki. Oh, hey, that's all the rest of the game. There's Anne Orlando. That, I will say, one of my favorite parts of Souls environments is seeing previous levels, because they put a lot of care into making sure that you can do that. Okay, so that message that was in the caves that said imminent falling ahead is a fucking lie. And you're supposed to just keep going forward. Which is absolutely ridiculous. And I assume it would be a lot better if I had the message system to work with, because then people would be like, go here. And that's what it's designed around, is people leave messages on the invisible platforms for where to go. But I do not have that luxury, and it fucking sucks. Man, if you have to go to bed soon... Oh, wait. Autumn, if you're still watching, if you have to go to bed soon, I do not blame you, because it is exceptionally late. And I assume you're at the end of your weekend. If you haven't gone to bed already, which I wouldn't blame you for. Because it is like 3 in the morning over there. You can all call me Sky, I like it better. Cool. It's it's kind of easier because I see your username and then I don't have to translate it in my brain to your actual name. But in the end, I'll probably just end up switching between them because that's just how things go. I hate the name Autumn. Sounds aggressive to me. That's very interesting because I associate autumn just generally with being like a pretty chill season. Also, the people I know named Autumn are pretty cool. Oh! I was gonna tell you, if you came back today, which obviously you have. So the girl I work with, named Autumn, her full name is Autumn Sky. Which I saw it and I just laughed because that's amazing. Yeah, so look at this. Imminent fall, followed by not imminent. Not imminent at all. Now I should just not die. There's a slight curvature to this platform, which I saw in the maps, which is going to be absolutely dastardly. I'm also fine being called I Like Trains 222, although I think it's easier to be called Lizard. At least with you I've had a couple years to percolate your name, like, in my head. So it's not quite as hard. Don't like this at all. Spring is best. Spring is so good. I'm so excited for this spring. Because, I mean, it'll be my first one fully away from home, and also my first one living in Oregon, which is a place where spring will be very cool in the mountains. I bet she's Sky, though, instead of Sky. No, S-K-Y-E. It's like the same. Which, she also, you know what? She also likes to fuck with me. Like, she is a good player of practical jokes, so it's entirely possible you are her and you are fucking with me. Which would be really weird, though, because I've never given anyone at work my Twitch. But that would be some next level tomfoolery. Genuinely, I would applaud you. Wow, now we have to fight for the name rights. Exactly. Spring gives me euphoria. Oh yeah. I love spring. There's certainly something to love in every season, but I think spring and fall are my favorites. Just being those seasons where it's not an extreme in temperature. And where you have a lot of nice days. You're still alive? You were not supposed to be. Ooh, I'm dead. That wasn't supposed to be a second roll. Oh, dude. Very lucky. You know what's actually pretty nice about Oregon is that all winter, at least this last winter, it was like super nice. Like, it was 40s and 50s all winter. And just every day was like perfect sweatshirt weather, which I'm totally down with because I love sweatshirts. Give me spring plus lake plus spaghetti and I'd be like I was under a spell. It could get me to agree to anything. That's awesome. I'll keep it in mind. Oh, here's a boss fight. Maybe. Yeah, I might end up going to a lake that's near me this weekend, or, well, when I have my days off, rather. And I'm very excited for that. Spring in the mountains is especially cool. Yep, here he is. I have really bad magic defense, I believe, so it's entirely... Why is he healing? Okay. I think I know why he's healing. Yeah, that would be it, wouldn't it? I think in lore, I was actually reading, and I think in lore that's literally what gives him his immortality. So I just fucked him real hard. Oh, this is gonna explode. Yeah. Oh, that's curse buildup. Oh, I'm dead. I need to use an item. Why are there 20 fucking thousand items? Please use this. Dear God. It's so bad. One more hit. Alright, cool. Spring is good because not too hot or too cold and pretty flowers. Yeah. Humanity. Now I'm hungry for spaghetti. I am kind of too. You know what? I was also thinking of... Earlier today at the store, I was thinking of making myself chicken parmesan, which I still might do in the next couple days, but like... Yeah, now I'm just kind of in the mood for like tomato sauce. My favorite was the Bahamas. That was done A+ water. Jersey water is yucky. Yeah, I can see that. I hear it's so funny because as a person who's never been to Jersey, my only experience, like all I hear about Jersey is that it's just like a crusty place. Like it's just kind of grimy. And that's what you hear about it when you're not from there. I think this might be the end of the game. I think I might be able to beat Gwyn now. 'Cause... yeah, I don't think we have any more areas of this game to do. That was... oh, some A+ water, yeah. I'm drinking Fiji water. I don't like winter or summer too much IMO. Yeah. I think... I've never understood people that like summer a whole lot, but then again, most people can handle heat better than me. There's... I might just have to talk to Ramped over here. Some parts, yeah, most of the people suck. The water is brownish, a lot of people on drugs, a lot of violence. But we have some pretty nature, but still not as good as other places.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
I like this guy's voice so much.
Very well. Then stay still for a moment.
Yeah, I assume Jersey, I mean, if Jersey wasn't at least kind of nice to live, people wouldn't live there. So, there are things to like about every place, really. I watch a streamer, Vinny Vinesauce, and he's from Staten Island. So I hear a lot, and Staten Island is, as I understand, pretty Jersey adjacent, but it's also kind of a little more out of New York, so there's a little more nature there and stuff. But yeah, as I hear, that's like most of my perspective on Jersey. I know Atlantic City is like the Las Vegas of the East, but grosser. But I'm here and I'm a delight, so that's very true. We also had Danny DeVito and Frank Sinatra, so that's some good. I assume some good. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. That's a fucking cool visual. That's some good eggs. Yeah, it is. You got some good people. South Dakota doesn't have any, like, any notable people, really. And I don't even just say that because I, like, I'm not of a favorable opinion about South Dakota, but we literally don't have anyone who's from there that is interesting. There's, like, one wrestler who lived part of their life in South Dakota, but, like, is mostly Canadian, and that's, like, all we have. Why won't it let me write some? Jesus. Yeah. It keeps recorrecting it. Like, it's getting to the point where I just have to start reading done as some. And at some point, you're gonna actually say done, and I'm gonna read it as some, and it's gonna be a whole ass thing. Like, I got some with work today. Oh, done. That you actually meant done that time. So frustrating. Elvis Presley, Morgan Freeman for Tennessee, yeah. And Georgia has too many people to count. Yeah, Lizard's a good old southern boy. Sky, where have, I guess where have you traveled to? What are some of the most notable places you've traveled to? That's always fun to hear about, because I think travel memories are everyone's fondest memories. It reminds me of autocorrect correcting to ducking. Oh my god. I think it's really funny how relatable that is. I think most people will be able... like, most people have had that happen to them. At least once, if not a whole lot. Oh my god, I'm not dead yet. If he ends up killing me really bad, I'm gonna go and do some free upgrades that I have in the bank. Because I have 2 Firekeeper souls that I could be healing more with. That I just forgot to do. Alright, final boss of the video game. And a difficult motherfucker at that. Alright, I do a lot of damage to him, actually. Oh, this might be dead. No, it's not. If I first try Gwyn, that's gonna be an accomplishment, but I don't think I will. He did not dodge. Very good music in this part. Oh my god. Gwyn, you were so hard when I did my previous playthrough of this game. You were not supposed to do that. I killed him. First try, final boss. This took me, you have no idea how long this took me. in a previous playthrough, it was like 10 attempts. Yeah, this was the final boss, Lizard. And I'm gonna get the ending I've never got before, which is by walking out of the arena after you've killed him. Yeah, we did it. Really? During the final cutscene of the game, and I get some fucking spam? Are you kidding me?
My lord, bless thy safe return. Let Carth and Fraft serve your highness. We are here to serve your highness.
So the difference between these endings is, in one, you basically bow to the gods that are like the oppressive ruling class and let them continue their rule. But in this one, you become the ruler, and presumably the oppressive class, humans become the oppressive class instead of gods. Okay. Now I will delete this person from existence. I'm gonna report them and then some shit. Alright, cool. That was unfortunate timing. And banned. But yeah, we beat the game. We beat Dark Souls 1, and I did a whole hell of a lot of areas that I hadn't done before. And mostly enjoyed my time more than I have before in this game. Now it's on to Dark Souls 2, which is going to be very rough. It's going to be real bad. But, oh, we were talking about travel. California, Indiana, Maine, New York, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Florida, Bahamas. Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you. The ones near Jersey are a given, though. Everyone in Jersey goes to New York, Pennsylvania, and Delaware kind of often. Yeah, I could understand that. All the states are so close, it's like, why not? I would love to go to Maine at some point. I want to go to Maine in the fall, because that would probably be beautiful and so cool. I've been to Florida. I was at Clearwater Beach, and that was pretty fun, although it wasn't, like, the beach really isn't for me. Bahamas was on a cruise. Best experience ever. Got to snorkel with fishes. Oh my god, snorkeling is so fun. It is amazing. I think we talked about this yesterday, but I got to scuba last year in Belize on some coral reefs, and that was like an incredible experience. Like, I was like trying not to cry on my mask when I went down and like saw everything. Where'd you go in California, if I may ask? Because I haven't been to LA, and I don't really want to, but I've been to San Fran and Yosemite. And the big sequoia forests. I took some underwater videos of the fish. The instructor tried to hook up though, so that was odd. Oh no. Yeah, I have some video from back when I was when I scuba. That was so fun. Bink video. San Diego. Yeah, I don't know much about San Diego. If you ever get the chance, I fully recommend the Monterey Bay Aquarium. It is the best aquarium I've ever been to. It's so cool. To visit family, my aunt was renewing her vows. Oh, neat. Hey, start of the video game. And right into NG+. Wow, right at 3 hours, too. That's nice. Just a nice number. I love aquariums. Oh my god, aquariums are the best. Like, they really, really are. One, you know, honestly, and it's a really weird spot. My second favorite aquarium, and one that I've been to many times, is in Omaha, Nebraska. At the Henry Dorley Zoo, which is a fantastic zoo, by the way. It's huge, and it's so cool. But I've always loved the aquarium there. It's like one of the best ones I've been to. But Monterey Bay blew it out of the water. North Pole. Oh yeah, sorry. I meant in Denmark, Nebraska, Denmark was actually the name of the town. Um, but yeah, so Monterey Bay has a living kelp forest, and it's like maybe it was the first one, or it's one of the very few that they've been able to create artificially. And they have this ocean exhibit at the that aquarium with ocean sunfish, which I love. I love ocean sunfish so much. They look they're so big and they're shaped so weird, but they look really cool when they swim. Um, and basically that aquarium that the sunfish is in is like huge, and it's supposed to simulate the open ocean. And it's to the point where when you stand at the viewing area, you can't like see the end of it, and it just fades into deep blue, and it's so cool. Oh yeah, Lizard, you've been the second biggest aquarium in the world, Georgia Aquarium, and you get to see whale sharks. That's fucking cool. I have a stuffy that's an axolotl in a whale shark costume. That's cute. Bruh, they really made an entire ocean. They kind of did. Oh, I also got to do whale watching in Washington. That was cool. We saw a whale breach almost onto a kayaker. Like it was really close. Axolotls are so cool. It's interesting how they've become like a symbol of Mexico in a lot of ways, but they're also endangered. But yeah, they're like weird cave amphibians that just kind of like evolved in their own little bubble to be something that's utterly unique. I've always wanted to see big sea critters in person. Yeah. Yeah, I'm lucky I've gotten able to, or I've been able to, because it's just amazing. I have a high school, not friend maybe, but like someone from my high school who I still follow has axolotls, and so I see them. I found out recently that blobfish don't look like that underwater. Yeah, it's because of the pressure fucking like destroys their insides and all of their cells, and then they basically turn into an amorphous blob because they're no longer under the deep ocean pressure. NJ can't have axolotl as a pet. Oh, that's sad. It's that friend is living in South Dakota, and as I understand, the pet laws in South Dakota are very, very lax. Like, you can literally just own anything as a pet, and you don't need a permit or anything. Because apparently they're just really not that worried about invasive species, which they should be, because there are a lot that are a big problem in that area. But it is that's kind of what you get when your government is mainly concerned about like trivial freedoms over actually doing any good. I want a bob kitty. Oh, yeah, like a baby bobcat. Yeah. They're very cute. There's Oh, there was this video I saw recently of baby stoats. Um and stoats are kind of like they're kind of like ferrets. I just assuming everyone knows what a ferret is, but they're like British ferrets, but they're very adorable when they're small, and they look so soft. Probably gotta end the stream soon, unless I want to start Dark Souls 2, but Dark Souls 2 is going to be an entire doozy. Even the starting sequence of that game takes like a while, so I probably won't do it tonight. I love them except the scent. Oh yeah, I know. That's what's turned me off about wanting one. Be it a ferret or a stoat or anything from that family, is like they have like stink glands that stink, and I'm not down for that. Well, then you have time for Kotora-san. That is true. And I have time to whisper you all that stuff. Which is a lot. And then then I have to check your whisper as well. So, I guess that's gonna be where I cap off the stream. I also have to go to bed in like an hour, so time for crying over Kotora-san. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. But I'm sure it'll be pretty interesting. There, oh yeah, I have to just remember all the things I need to tell you in whispers. Anyway, this is I'm gonna end stream. Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching and being an active chatter. You don't even know how much it helps the stream. It's just invaluable to have someone to talk to. It's been so nice. Yeah, I'm glad to have introduced you guys too, because you're both very pleasant people, and you're both very pleasant towards each other. Yep. See ya. I'm gonna actually end the stream now. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.